From the old Pueblo, Tucson, we're here for the title matches of our second major of the year, the Best in the West event. Come on. Yeah. Hunter May's looking to defend his title in this event. He started spare double, going up against one of the greats, 22-time champion Solomon Salama, who wins basically everything else. So, see who comes out on top in this battle of two-handed lefties. Two different patterns. Solomon missed right there, didn't get the right entry angle, and he has struggled early on here. Spare, open, spare, spare. So it's Mays with the early lead. In the handicap division, Caden Maliska looking to become a two-time JBT champion. So is this guy, fellow one-time winner Aiden Othick. He's got the advantage as the top seed and the advantage that this is his home center in the comfortable confines. A bolero for him. Had a great day today to catch Jake Creek and jump into the top seed. Whoa! However, a little far out. He's playing a pretty far right break point on that lane, but that one missed by one board too many. But he's on an open, so he didn't lose any count. He doubled in the first and opened in the third. He'll still lead by 12 if he spares this up, and he's getting 2 pins a handicap in this game, so it's still early. Anything can happen. And usually does in these title matches.
Good job. Way to pick it up, Aiden.
Well, that's what he meant to do. Gutter spare, same as the 9 spare in that scenario. Solomon's staring at that rack over there. I don't think he cares too much for it. Rocking the Team USA shirt, which he, of course, is a multiple-time member of, but boy, oh boy. You don't see that every day. He must have liked Aiden's look because it goes right in the moat. He's again playing that far outside break point. It doesn't take much to throw it in the gutter. I'm sure he knows. You got it, Keith? You get some camera time this way, Keith. Well, worse deal for him because he was on a spare and he was already trailing in this match. So an ugly start for Salama here. Half a game to make up for it, though. Yikes. Well, they did a great job converting the spare on the gutter, but he only gets a 5 count off of that. Trouble for him. Hey, my goodness. Why is Solomon deciding to do everything that Aiden does? The gutter ball was not a good idea. The church was a rotten idea. This will be close. Look at this.
That's a damn shame.
That's it, is it?
It's a damn shame.
It's a darn shame, Josh.
It's a darn shame.
We're on camera.
During the week, it's a damn shame. Right now, it's a darn shame. Right. On Wednesdays, it's something else entirely. We'll talk about that later. Now, let's see if our trailing bowler, or if our leading bowlers can consolidate their leads here. Maliska up by quite a bit. Nice shot. Hunter way ahead now, working on the double, but unable to take full advantage. Boy, when you have an opportunity to just stomp on someone of Solomon's caliber, you gotta do it. I think that's a big miss by Hunter by not continuing that string there. He'll still lead by a whop, bringing 46 pins if he converts the 247. As great a strike ball as he has, he can sometimes have little hiccups on his spares. Let's see if he covers it this time. Trouble there. Maliska spared his 9 count as well. He leads by 5 on the scoreboard. Make that 4 on the scoreboard. And again, he's giving 2, so even after that error by Aiden, they're nice and close over there. Hunter with one of the most powerful strike balls on tour. That lanky.
Come on.
Just lets it fly. Pins don't stand much of a chance when he hits there or light. Both these guys, their light hits can just be devastating. And speaking of devastating, Caden misses a simple spare to fall behind in his match. Great turnout, thanks to James and the whole team here for hosting us. Great job out here in the eastern portion of Tucson. No doubter there. No doubter there as well. Well, they continue to do the exact same thing. I hope for both their sakes, whoever goes first strikes. It's a real good sign. Solomon, obviously a fierce competitor. That's going to be a 180 and 6. He's going to go anyway. He is mad at himself, I guarantee you, for the first half of this game. Let's see if he can catch a double and crawl back into it. Yes, sir. Far from over in the scratch division. And of course, Solomon struck. I don't even know why Aiden bothered to throw the ball, because we all knew that was going to be a strike.
That's why I waited.
Good idea. Well, maybe a good idea, yeah. What if you had gotten like a 4? Would you have just left?
Did he say yes?
He did. Meliska had the high game of his life, a 288 in qualifying yesterday. He had front 6 or 7 again today. Rapidly improving, obviously. And trails by 16 as a result of that open. Can get back within a mark here if he can double up in the 8th, but suddenly it gets late. Let's go, Denver.
He's gonna be close.
That's close. Yeah, he catches the double. Always amazes me at even younger ages. These kids are so tough. Catches the double, gets right back in his match. Hunter, when he's up, will have a 36-pin advantage with the strike working. Hunter, the major Mika of our tour. 2 of his 3 career titles are majors. Aiden 1 win at Mesa last year. Crunches that rack. It's a good sign for Salama, but a huge turkey for him. Solomon, obviously, by being two-handed, has automatic power on the ball as any two-hander does, but there's variations in two-handers just like there are in one-handers, and Hunter just absolutely rips the cover off the ball.
Not a good one.
And even with that ripping the cover off the ball doesn't get the back end that he needs, and now he's confronted with the 3-7. Oh, wow. Meanwhile, Atta comes in super light, gets the corner pins out. That's a 4-bagger, and what a great recovery for him. Oh, that's great news for Solomon. Hunter splits and Aiden doubled. Couldn't be a better scenario. At the split. Doesn't get over there.
Alright, come on, you're focused.
Boy, oh boy, has the complexion of that match changed in scratch. Caden with a huge shot on a double as well. That's the way left. Gets the split out, that's important. Look at this. Look at this finish.
Yeah, let's go Broncos. That's my team.
It's good for Seattle. Denver wins. It's great for Seattle if Denver wins. More importantly, here's Mays. High again. Nice spare out of Meliska.
Denver's not winning right now.
You got that, Keith, again? Keith getting all the airtime he can for a very nice third place finish. He's not happy about it, but he bowled great today.
He bowled great all weekend.
Yes, he did. It was Max Promo in 4th. Clifford Robbins in 5th and Tim Jones in 6th, and that short count doesn't help Caden. Handicap was Avery Domigan in 6th. She won girls as well. Harper Schmidt in 5th. Jake Creek in 4th, and Corinne Marquez in 3rd, and Caden with a mandatory spare, which he covers. But I think he's in giant trouble right here. You say that Aiden did cut it or only Dave?
Yes.
Here's Salama. Work out the double, make it 3 in a row, and make it a match for sure now.
Oh. He was hanging.
I'm watching 3 matches right now. Get all 10, you never know what Athic will come up with in the 10th. Well, it's only 7. 173 is 209. Just basically keeping it on the lane is enough right here. 90, 119. Solomon has cut the deficit to 15. He can make it a 5-pin match and have 4 in a row working if he can strike in the 9th. Aiden does keep it on the lane. Aiden clears 9. That's going to be plenty. Yes, sir. Aiden Othic's a 2-time champ and a major champ, avenging his runner-up finish last year. And Solomon doesn't strike, doesn't hit the pocket. I'm shocked. Aiden's going to come up with a 245. Yeah, I didn't think anybody was going to catch Jake Creek this weekend, and Aiden just crawled into the lead, blasting good game after good game, gets that all-important top seed, and shoots 200 scratch to win it all. Yes, sir. Double your title total for that young man right there.
Say goodbye to handicap.
We'll chat about that next week. Obviously a mandatory spare for Solomon and a difficult one too, and that 8-pin looks a little off spot as well. Gotta hook it at it. And not enough. Wow. You could watch a lot of youth bowling and not see a 9th frame error like that. Solomon, well, he's got 175 Ken Solomon. 1 mark and 2 frames should be enough.
One time.
There it is!
Do not play this guy in majors.
That's why I got out early.
Hunter accidentally won in Flagstaff in a non-major. I don't know how that happened. And
Some truth to that.
so now 4 career titles, 3 of them majors.
Hey!
Woo!
Put some hand in the ball.
Great time for that to happen, as it is academic.
Ready? Where's them reps?
I tell you, no one is harder on Solomon than Solomon, and he's going to self-berate himself in a 7-hour drive back to LA. He shouldn't, because he's going to win about 800 more times this season. But that is no consolation to him right now.
Where's that 8-pounder you were looking at earlier?
Hey, I'm right there. Come on.
Grab it.
Hey.
The 8-pounder.
No.
Stupid Broncos, how did they blow that game? That's not good
That's
for
no
Seattle.
plastic.
Dude, he gets plastic to hook more than you with reactive.
Would you like to present since you're hanging around? Go right over there and then go up to the middle. Alright, JBT bowlers and parents, that wraps up a wonderful week in action here at Valero Tucson. Thanks so much to James and Jacob and the whole team here for hosting us. They were fantastic. Doing the double oiling today is an extra pain in the butt for them, so we really appreciate that as well. The lovely Sandy is getting the awards for the top 2 finishers in each division. She'll make her way out to the foul line. Come on out, whoever's presenting.
Go, Matt.
Sandy has company. In the scratch division, your runner-up is a 22-time JBT champ. Make him feel better, Solomon Solana. Your handicap division runner-up had the high game of his career earlier this week and finishes with that great runner-up finish, Caden Maliska. And your champions of today's JBT events. In the handicap division, he wins his 2nd career JBT title and 1st major. From Tucson, Aiden Othick. Defending the hometown. $500 for Aiden. And in the scratch division, he is our major meeker of our tour. This is his 4th career JBT title and then 3rd coming in a major. Another $500 for the win for Hunter Mays. Outstanding job out of all of our finalists. Thanks for sticking around and cheering them on. Be sure to check out our website, YouTube, and Facebook for all those updated results. Finalists, stick around for pictures. Folks, travel safely wherever you're headed next. We'll see you in Las Vegas next week, in Los Angeles in 2 weeks, and back here in Arizona at Mesa in about a month. See you soon.
And you and that microphone are not getting along.
No.